Hey guys, thanks for joining back over here on the Roomy Alliance. This time I'm taking a look at Swords of Legends Online again. It was because the new 2.0, the expansion pack, is going to be released here at the end of February, and along with that announcement came the announcement of the other classes. Well, not all of them. We'll take a look at it here in a second. As well as the free-to-play announcement, along with other things. Big note is these little girls that you get to play as now. You can check out the new classes, actually, right over here on their main website. We've got the Warrior coming out, and you can check it out, a melee DPS along with tank. Then you've got the Little Girl Warrior, which is actually going to be a different class than the Warrior, despite them being the same. I think that's why we're getting them now, is because I'm guessing they wear the same gear, even though this was almost the newest class. This class just came out over there in China. So before that was the Little Girl Warrior, and also the Archer that we are not going to be getting here. But we do get the Fox Mage, who is going to be ranged magic damage and healing. Sorry, I didn't mention. You can see the little girl is a physical attack, magic attack. I'm not sure if this is a melee or hybrid something, but the actual warrior is melee and tank. So we'll see how that plays out when it comes out. We do have the free-to-play that I mentioned, which comes with some other caveats. Because they're trying to tackle declining players, which they actually acknowledge, which is nice. Same content as everybody else. Battle Pass and the store, they have said, will not include any kind of power that you can purchase. So you can look forward to that continuing on along that way, along with 24th of February is release date. I meant to say this bonus package that players are going to get if they had purchased it before it went free to play, which is going to be probably an outfit or a mount and some in-game currencies like Cloud Rider tokens and login tickets or something. Expect something that you wouldn't have wanted to spend $40 on as your reward for purchasing it. But they did mention that if you buy the game after the 17th, before it goes free to play, which will officially be happening on the 24th of February here, you can put in a Steam ticket to get it refunded if you buy it on Steam. Otherwise, if you buy it from their platform, maybe they'll just be doing rolling refunds, or you'll have to put in a ticket on GameForge to try and get your money back. Or you can just buy it if you want this bonus package. So, up to you. You can always just wait until it becomes free to play officially. We've also got the notification about the Russian language coming. Just text. All the dialogue will either be Chinese or English. And they mentioned this will take several months in here. But they do want these players to still come in now, or when it's going to be free to play, and just not play it in Russian on this server. I don't actually understand that, but it clearly says it here. Good luck, Russian players. You'll probably understand the story about as well as us English players, because the English translation is completely garbage. And I'm sure that will continue to be the case in the new update. Down here we've got all the content we can expect. Notably, here's what I was talking about. 2 variants of the Warrior, Crystal Warrior and Spirit Warrior, so you can tell that they are going to be different. And I know in the Chinese version they're actually listed very specifically differently on the leaderboards and things. So otherwise, we've got the maximum level with new zones, new dungeons, new raids, and 2 new chapters. I'm surprised to only see 2 chapters being added, but I don't know obviously how the story content is going to go. I did not play the Chinese version. But expect to level from Student 1 to Student 34 and become something that translates to Teacher or something. And you'll be Teacher 1 at max level. So the amount of time, not really sure, but basically the same number of zones and dungeons that we had in 1.0. So student to teacher is probably going to be about the same amount of time as novice to student. And they haven't mentioned anything in here about changes to how long it's going to take to level, so it could just be an extremely long leveling grind to get up to teacher 1. We'll have to see if they make any notes about that, because I know in the Chinese version leveling has been quickened, to say the least. So I would be surprised if it didn't come with any of those quality of life features. The new PvP battleground, which is probably the battleground that they told us we were going to get when it launched, and they delayed it to now, which is going to be some weird battleground where you turn into a monster, or somebody on the team does, and you're battling for control of resource nodes. So you can look forward to that, but I'm sure it will be plagued with the same problems the game still has, where PvP is basically unplayable. Only 5 dungeons again, only 2 raids at launch. This is exactly what we got with 1.0, new classes. So if you thought that the initial launch was fantastic and you want more of it, this is a great expansion for you. If you were looking for them to fix things, or change things, or resolve any of the issues you might have had in 1.0, it's just not going to happen. And you'll be embarrassed again, and you'll see that when this spikes up, when it goes available, expect it to come back down to these numbers, where it has stabilized around like 650 Steam, yes I understand, Steam players at peak on Thursday after reset, where it will then have trouble being over 500 players. Expect that again in about a month after this releases, so the end of March, beginning of April. Expect low numbers again as people come in free to play and just don't have a good time. So yeah, be excited if you want to be excited. If you didn't get to jump in last time, or you're excited for more of this or these new classes, great, but don't expect a different experience than what has already been available. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you go ahead and you hit the like and the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. It really helps me out. Thanks. Have a good one.